What's up to Lion Talk Live? We love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Duke Crew. This is Ball Hawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
Well, greetings and salutations, everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host, once again, Dan Thornton. And yes, I'm talking a little bit quieter because my voice is shot. So please bear with me during this post-game show. But hey, we're going to be talking about it for probably all the next few days. Detroit Lions are 12-1. They probably just put themselves in real good spot or chance to win the NFC North. And yes, the Green Bay Packers, they're donezo. They've got no shot to win the NFC North at this point. I'm going to say this to everybody out there on planet Earth. If you can find somebody out there with bigger cojones than Dan Campbell, hey, let me know. I know a lot of people watching the live stream were all over him for going for it on his own side of the 50-yard line when he was at the 31-yard line, went for it, the jet sweep on 4th and 1, didn't get it. But what we can say is, man, that same mantra, hey, in 2 games against the Green Bay Packers, I think the Lions have now completed 8 out of 10 fourth downs. That needs to set in there because even there with whatever it was, 42 seconds left, Campbell decides to go for it, says we're going to just win this game. We're not going to give Jordan Love and the Packers any kind of chance to go ahead and pull off some sort of miracle comeback. We're just going to finish this. And yes, Jared Goff stumbles, still gets the ball to Dave Montgomery. The offensive line still finds a way to power forward and get us all into the promised land. The Jake Bates field goal and kick. Hey, what else can we say? Lions defense, despite not having a single guy on that defensive line who started this season. That's right. Aiden Hutchinson out. I don't even remember who filled in for DJ Reader. Aleem McNeil out and Davenport. They're all out. You know what? The Lions and Aaron Glenn found a way to make it happen. A lot of people thought that there's no way the Detroit Lions could win this game, especially when, halfway through the first quarter, Aleem McNeil goes out. He does return for a little bit, but then is out for the rest of the game at halftime. Jordan Love and the Packers, they have the huge start in the third quarter. Hey, a lot of people in the chat were talking about, hey, just need to turn the game over. It's over, or turn the game off. It's over. There's no way we're going to hold on to this. And what do the Detroit Lions do? They win. They find a way to win. Goff, yes, he threw a pretty nasty pick, but you know what? Other than that, the guy was pretty sharp all night long. He's still perhaps in the MVP. Boy, I can't even talk right now. The MVP conversation. Duke Crew, I'm going to ask you guys. You guys put it in the comment section. But what do you think of the performance of this defense? There were literally 6 guys out there at one point, maybe 7, that weren't even on the Detroit Lions a week ago. And maybe that's not entirely accurate. Maybe it's only 5 guys, but you get the gist. About half your defense at one point, basically throughout the entire second half, they weren't even Detroit Lions. They were playing on somebody else's practice squad. They were doing other things, and yet Aaron Glenn found a way to make it all work for these guys. So I think he needs a big shout out. Ben Johnson, the offense got a little vanilla at times, but you know what? When it wasn't, when it was needed, he came through in a big way. If you're a Detroit Lions fan, you've got to be absolutely salivating at this. And as crazy as it is to think, you're 12-1. You have now set a franchise record for longest winning streak ever. That's right. They broke the tie they had with the 1934 team with today's win. But now I got to say this to you. You're still, we're all going to be watching on Sunday, rooting against the Minnesota Vikings. We're going to be rooting for Philadelphia to lose. But still, the top 3 teams in the NFC are that dang good where, man, even though you're on an 11-game winning streak, you're still only a 1-game lead more than likely after this weekend, at least over Philadelphia. We'll see if perhaps the Falcons can do us a solid and beat Minnesota. This is the craziest run for a Lions team you've ever seen, probably. Kudos real quick to Gibbs and Montgomery, because I think they both went over 1,000 yards for the season today, if I'm not mistaken. They became the first running back tandem to have 12 touchdowns or something like that, or whatever, in NFL history. So just a lot of good things. And again, I'm doing the best I can with my voice, but probably not calling the entire game and doing the play-by-play probably helped a little bit. But I'm not going to be able to get through you guys, the Duke Crew, and read all this. Let's just all do this. Let's just be thankful for what we've just seen from this team, because I have no doubt there were a ton of people in the whether you're watching on my live cast or somebody else's live cast or just watching at home or whatever, you're probably thinking, hey, when the Packers came out in that third quarter and put up 2 touchdowns in 4 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever it was, you were probably thinking this game's over, the winning streak's done, the injury's just been too much. But we really need to say this: the Lions are perhaps, I'm not going to say they're the number one team in the NFL, but they're perhaps the number one team in the NFL, because no other team in this league, in my opinion, would have overcome all the injuries they've had. And it's just so many. They're so depleted. And you know what? They found a way. Pat O'Connor, him and Tim Patrick might just need to get game balls for this one. Maybe Jake Bates too. Give the Packers a lot of credit, man. They did some great stuff today. They really limited the Lions' rushing attack as best as anybody could, but that also opened up some things for the passing game, and yes, the Lions took advantage of it. Again, apologies to everybody. I can't read through the comments. I just don't have the voice for it right now. But there were people that were coming after Dan Campbell at one point. There are people that are probably praising Dan Campbell at this point. So whatever it is, your Detroit Lions are 12-1. For the first time in NFL history. They are 12-1. They locked up a playoff spot with this, and now it becomes a rooting guide for this weekend. Can somebody do us a solid and beat Minnesota? Let's hope so. Can maybe the Panthers, remember they almost beat the Chiefs amongst other teams. Can they beat Philly? Let's hope so, man. And Hat Man, I love the picture, by the way. All right, guys, I can't stay on much longer. I'm trying to rest my voice as best I can. I'll see you all in the morning. Go celebrate. Go enjoy this. I'm sure some other people are going to have more longer or perhaps even better post-game shows, but I'm doing the best I can with my limited voice as much as I can. All right, your Detroit Lions pull off a stunner, a little bit of a stunner, and sweep the Packers. And you know what? You got to love it, baby. Anytime the Packers lose, it's a great day to be a Lions fan, and you're 12-1 Lions. Great Lakes, yeah, I'm getting over the cold. I feel like I'm over the cold. It's just my larynx, my voice, it's just shot from coaching and, powering through the cold the last few days. So, you guys all have a great night. Go give somebody a hug. Go have a Mountain Dew or whatever you're going to do. Go celebrate. I'll see you guys in the morning on the next Lions Talk Live. Take care, all. Wait, I'll play one thing. I almost got out of here too soon.
Excuse me, sir. Would you... Donations to Reverend Moon? Juice for Jesus?
Read about Jehovah's Witness? How about Buddhism?
Of Jerry's kids? Oh, yeah. Scientology?
Or nuclear power?